Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Not too much. Let me bring you over here so everybody can see. Seeing if anybody else joins up. We are live, just so you know.
Awesome.
See if hopefully we can get a couple more people to pop in. We'll see. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, crystal clear.
Excellent. I can hear you good too. Let's see. Anybody even on? There's a few people on. Let's see if they hop in. Shoot out a little message. If anybody pops in before we get started on our main event here. How's everything been going with you? All
Good
settled
right
in?
now. No, nowhere near all settled in, but I did get my computer set up right before this, just for this specifically.
Excellent, excellent. I do like your little logo there, your pineapple.
Yeah, he's awesome, right?
It is pretty tight.
I set it as my watch background. I was thinking to myself, like, my watch cost me $200, and the NFT's 5 times my watch cost.
That's perfect though. No, it probably makes a great background for your watch.
It does, dude. It's the flex of flexes.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I guess we'll just dive right in here. See what we got going on. I got a pretty interesting coin for everybody this week. I've been digging pretty deep into it. Let's take a look. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Screens. Screen one. Go live. Move you over to here. All right, let's take a look at it. Crypto Mines Eternal. Pretty cool coin I found. They're on a bunch of exchanges. Let's see which ones we have available. It's also on the Binance Smart Chain, which I happen to like a lot. Gas is very cheap on there. They're on MEXC Global, Pancake Swap, Buy Swap, Bitmart, Dodo, and also on WhoSwap. Let's take a look at some market data. I put together a little bit for you guys. This was a couple days ago when I did this, so the pricing might be off a little bit. But the current market cap at the time was 3.36 billion. The circulating supply was 3.6 million, and the total supply is 5 million. The current price at the time when I was doing this is $703 per coin. And at that time, $100 would have got you 0.142 coins. But the current price has changed a little since then. We'll discuss that here in a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at them on Coin Market Cap. As you can see, their current price has definitely dropped. Now would be a great time to pick up some if anybody's interested in this coin. I do feel that it will go back to its all-time high, which it was at not that long ago. I mean, we were up $800, $900 almost. And we're down here below where I originally bought in at, which I got in at 148, I believe. When I first got into it, I did pretty decent on this coin. And then this is where I pulled most of my information from if anybody's looking for that, like on exchanges. You can just go right into here and you can find all that information pretty easily. Let's go ahead and take a look at their website and see what they got going on over there. Says best with sound. We'll go ahead and turn that on just for a second so you guys can hear, get the full experience. Let's watch the trailer. So they don't really tell you much in the trailer. It's just a little bit of music. So I'll try to do a little narrating for everybody. So like I said, this is a pretty cool token I come across, and it just so happens to be a play to earn game. And so what you do is you recruit your workers and you get fleets of spaceships and you travel around to different planets and you mine eternal. And I'll show you how that works in a little bit here. I did buy a spaceship and some workers just so that I could mine eternal for you guys and show you how it's done. But it's pretty cool. I honestly like it so far. I'm into space games, things like that. It's not very graphic intense like the video shows you and leads on. I will say that. So there we have it. Crypto Mines Eternal. Let's go ahead and head back here and we'll play the game. We'll take a look at how that works. Hopefully nobody sees my password. And we should be good to go. So in here is where your spaceships are. If you have any, you can mint them here for 0.16 Eternal, which was very expensive at the time of minting, but it is no longer as expensive, which is kind of a good thing. You can also mint workers in here for 0.17 Eternal. And the cool thing about minting versus buying, something I'll get into here in a second. Here's my fleet. You can view fleet details here. As you can see, I have a few workers. Excuse me. And a couple of these workers are 3 stars. And those happen to be the ones that I minted myself. So you do have a better chance of getting a good worker or a good spaceship for cheap if you mint it yourself. But there's a slim chance. I do believe that this was in the 15% category of me getting a 3-star worker. I'll try to find that again and show it to you guys exactly how that breaks down. Here's my spaceships. I currently have 3 that make up my fleet with 6 workers that makes up my fleet. And that happens to give me 499 mining power. And then you can take an expedition over here, which I will go ahead and do. I've been waiting to do this just so I could do it live for you guys. So here it shows your current mining power and the maximum planet that you could travel to. And until I select my fleet, now it shows my mining power up here and my max planet. And then I'm going to go ahead, and of course I'm going to try to go to my max planet, which is where I will earn the most Telcoin. And this does change based on the price of the coin, guys. I didn't really know that it did, but I have figured that out since then. This reward will change based on the price of the token. It's gone up since the token has gone down. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and begin our expedition. Again, everything in this game you have to pay gas for. It's a very small amount. Pennies, a few pennies, maybe $1 at the most, if the networks are pretty busy. So we're gonna go ahead and sign this. Our expedition has started. Again, it's a pretty cool game. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to mine some eternal coin with my fleet. This thing's kind of blocking my view of everything, so we're stuck here for a second. And as you can see, I currently have 0.1445 eternal in my wallet. 910 gas up here, which I did have to buy as well, and you pay for that with eternal. I think I paid 0.002 eternal for that. It was pretty cheap. Here we go. Expedition successful. Woohoo! That means I won some eternal, guys. So I got a roll of 66, and I needed to roll 82 or less. I'll go over a little bit how that works in just one second. I received 5 experience, and my fleet level is still level 1, which isn't that great. But we're getting there. Pretty cool. So the 82% I needed was right here. And you need to roll below that. Yesterday when I rolled, I did not win. And your base success rate is here. My rank bonus is here, 3%. I believe I got that from having such good ship up here, 3 of 10. Pretty cool. So you can only do that once every 24 hours. So now my fleet is exhausted. Were I to make another fleet, I could mine again on a separate planet or on the same planet even if I had enough workers, things like that. They do raids now. This is a new thing. Raids have just became live. You select your fleet down here. This is my fleet. Raids are available. Join your allies on Sunday. You can participate every Sunday with each of your fleets. Have fun. So I'm not sure how these work exactly. I haven't done it yet. So either you can mine a planet or you can join the raid, which I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I kind of like getting my Eternal up here. And then it does say you will be penalized with 30% tax. It's reduced 2% per day. It's because they don't want you to just keep claiming your Eternal and cashing it out, which is pretty cool. I understand that. And that did burn up some of my gas, by the way, guys, for doing that expedition. Each expedition right here tells you how much mining power you need, fuel, and how much EXP you'll gain. For some reason, every one of them is 5 EXP. I'm hoping they'll change that soon. I did get some news that they are doing some updates, and they're going to start having community meetings with community input on where the game heads, things like that. Over here is the marketplace. You could buy regular spaceships.
Yeah, I had a quick question.
Yeah.
So you said they're going to be doing allowing the community to have some input. Do you know if there's going to be a governance token at all?
I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, if you have to have Eternal staked or not.
Right.
I was reading, I've been doing a lot of digging on this, and I just found a little thing on their Twitter that they tweeted some early release on their white paper for next year, I believe it was, or something like that. And they just gave out a couple little things because people are worried because the coin crashed in price. So they're trying to just tell the community everything's going to be okay. And they're giving some little Easter eggs, I guess is what I would call it.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep. And then, so you can go in here, you could buy any level ship. Up here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars. And then these are all the pages that are available. So if the first page is all sold out, like it said to me before, you know, a bunch of them I was looking at, they were all sold out. There's different pages you can jump to. But what I recommend the most is buying a fleet that is already made. If you're going to get into this, sort by how much Eternal you're willing to spend. So let's say 0.5, and then sort by MP, which is mining power. And that will give you the most mining power for your coin. And then this fleet already happens to have fuel, but it needs a contract. Some fleets come with contracts already. We will go over, let's go over the contracts real quick. Here's the contracts. Obviously, the longer you go, the better deals you get. It's pretty expensive. I did this one, 7 days, 0.39. And I did the math, which I didn't make the first day. But when I did it the first day, the math was only 0.11 Eternal. And if I had made it for 7 days, I would be doing okay. I'd still make some Eternal, and I could pay for another 7 days. So I guess, you know, I'm going to play this out and see how it goes. I will give another update in a week or so and let you guys know how I'm doing, if I'm up or down on Eternal. Let's take a look. The white paper. I believe this is where I found out minting spaceships. Okay, yep, here's the drop chance. So anything 3 stars, 15%, 4 star, 5%, 5 star, 1% chance you're going to get it. So there you have it. And then your 1 star, obviously the most common. So I got pretty lucky when I did mine. I got a 2-star ship and 2 3-star workers. And then they got some fleets. This tells you how the fleet works in here. How many days you have on your contract. Your fleet name, your rank, spaceships, how many are in there. You can have up to 10 per fleet. How many workers you have, what level you are, your fuel level, and then whether or not you can mine. And like I said, you can only mine once every 24 hours UTC. It resets at 0 UTC, and then you can mine again. Let's go ahead and jump over to their Twitter real quick. Nick asked about that. I just want to take a quick look and see if I can pull that back up. Here it is. Event roadmap. Let's see if we can find it. So the panic and fear, like I said, because of the price. But the developers, unfortunately, they're not involved with the price of the token, like they explain here. It's on the open market. The open market decides the price. So they have gone ahead and posted a few Easter eggs from their roadmap for 2022 to let us know just a couple things that they're going to discuss. And on December 2nd, there will be an article on the Medium explaining all the changes, ideas, and progress of the project. On the 10th or before, a community event with some of our community ambassadors to talk about the announced changes and the future of crypto mines. In addition to the above, we leave you a small spoiler of topics that will be touched on this December 2nd in our Medium article. And that is the changes in the economic model of monetization for developers. We have in mind to change that will allow developers to continue doing their work without generating fear of holders, because we are currently the biggest holders of Eternal. Lands and the metaverse, we would like to announce that we are working on a land system. That would be pretty cool. Maybe you could get some mining claims, things like that, and you could own those, and then people would have to mine from you in the future. They have a raid loot box in the works. You will finally be able to open those from the raid. So I guess that's a prize that you win if you compete in the raids. An Eternal box. New box with cosmetic items and other small improvements. Then they're going to start doing PvP, which is where you can battle your fleets against each other. I'm sure there will be some kind of monetary rewards involved for that, or a ranking system. They're going to do peer-to-peer trading, which they kind of already have with their marketplace. You can sell, buy from each other. I guess that they have a problem with scammers, which everybody does. I mean, they're working on it. We are creating a system where users can have voting power. This is what I was telling you about, for the upcoming features to be implemented. So they didn't disclose how that system will work yet, but hopefully it's something that we can all be a part of if we are a part of Eternal. Maybe you'll have to have some NFTs in your wallet, something like that. Which, by the way, these fleets and ships, workers, all that, does store in your wallet. You do own them. You can sell them on any open market. So that's pretty interesting coin. Thanks guys for checking that out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, they're on the Binance Smart Chain. Here's the contract address right here. If anybody is interested, I will post a little thing in the general chat with a link to Crypto Mines so everybody can get there, and a link to this video. Pretty cool. So what did everybody think? Do you guys like
Awesome.
do you guys like it?
Yeah, I think the fact that they have so much alpha coming out in the next couple of months here looks real bullish. You know, like you said, price was up, it dipped. Now the devs are working hard. You can keep the community together and simultaneously implementing a bunch of new ideas. So definitely think it's bullish for the future.
I agree. And I think now's a great time to buy in if anybody's interested in doing that.
Yeah, this definitely looks like that dip you'd buy on, you know, when you're getting that new confirmation that devs are going to be putting a lot of effort into it, you know, take advantage of that low price.
I grabbed some more.
You want me to start up my little section here?
Yeah, go for it. Sure. Let me
Yeah,
go ahead and cut this off.
Yeah. Share my screen here.
My streaming went well. Thanks for joining in, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody, if you want to just go ahead and watch Nick's stream.
Yep, so I do got a little Nick's pick for you guys this week. This week's Nick's pick. So it's another gaming coin, and it's another play to earn coin. So not to be biting off, but that's just what's hot right now. So might as well make the money where it's at. I found this one last week. It's Gold Fever. The tag is NGL. And so, you know, Mr.FixIts does more of a fundamental analysis, and it was fantastic, you know, going into depth on their website and showing the gameplay itself. I aped into this purely based on chart. So I'll show you what I saw. Let me get it to a higher timeline here. So you can see the coin was consolidating for a long period of time, had a nice big jump, the monthly actually. So consolidating, and then we had a big jump this month. So I saw that as an opportunity, and you can see this is just in the last couple of days here. So when I change the chart, this is a newer coin. So when I change the chart, the shape doesn't change much. So I saw that it was consolidating for a while, and boom, it broke the trend. And when it broke trend, it only went up. Let's see, about so less than 100%. Went up less than 100%, almost 100%. So, oh no, damn near, actually exactly 100%. So, I mean, 100% is a lot, but in the grand scheme of especially how these gaming coins have been running, I thought that wasn't too bad. So I ended up buying in, on this recovery here, and I got in for 7.15. So it must have been this recovery. Yeah, I bought in around. I think it's right when it started showing strength again. Right around here is when I bought in, and so I'm up now, which is awesome. And you can see, so it shot up the next level, and now it's kind of going sideways again. I think with where the market's at, loving the gaming coins right now. Obviously I didn't just buy. I mostly bought off the chart, but I did read over their Twitter, and I looked at their website, and the community is fantastic. First of all, which is one of the most important things with these games. There's a bunch of other influencers on crypto who are smaller influencers, not really like pump numbers, but people who have been really into the gaming sector. They've been really bullish on this coin, and a lot of chatter after it ran. So the number one thing that made me bullish on this coin is you can see here it says it's an Ethereum coin, and it gives it an Ethereum contract. So when I first looked at it, I almost just X'd out because I'm not buying any ETH coins anymore because gas. A little more research, I found out that this has a Binance. This is a BSC smart chain. So, and I can probably pull that up. Let's see. NGL BSC address. So
Yeah, that's where I found it, was on their Twitter.
yeah, right there. Don't buy it as an Ethereum coin. Definitely buy it as a Binance coin. It just doesn't make any sense to spend like $100 in gas when you can spend $2. So definitely grab it as a Binance coin. And that was like once I found that out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm into this coin. So yeah, like I said, looks decent to me. If you want to look over the Twitter real quick, show you what I'm seeing. It's a survival RPG, which is one of my favorite genres, and like some of the like the gameplay. This isn't gameplay, obviously, but the world looks great. It's not just junk, not bad graphics. Here's one of the videos I watched right here, actually. So it's still a little clunky and beta, but this is your opportunity to get in early, is what I think, right? And yeah, they got a Telegram, Discord. Like I said, 70,000 followers, and we can check out the site. They got their white paper. Like I said, the images look good, and it's a play to earn. So you're gonna be able to, and you like everything. All your items in the game items are gonna be NFTs. They can earn passive income when you're not playing. Purchase and rent out items needed by other players. I think stuff like that is going to be really bullish because it's staking with a game. Obviously the play to earn aspect, which a lot of people are implementing, and the fact that things are NFTs. I just think that they're well poised. Like they have the right ideas. They're doing things in the direction that the market is heading, where you have ownership, you're playing to earn, you're earning passively, you can trade in-game items. And obviously the gameplay, they have some different ways you can play, and overall it just looks interesting. So I'm gonna try to hop in the beta when they drop. Here it is. Yeah, the December drop. I'm gonna try to hop in that if I can get in. If not, I know next quarter, quarter 1, 2022, they plan on making it a little more accessible. So this is still early, which is great. That's how you find these gems. It's pricey because the supply is not too high. You can look at that. Market.
It's cheaper than Eternal.
Right. Here we go. Doesn't show the market cap. I had it somewhere. There it is. So, not a crazy supply. Nothing outrageous, but definitely, definitely a solid coin in my opinion. So something to keep on your radar, and maybe grab a couple if you can. I grabbed 30 while it was on that dip though. So yeah, that's my next pick of the week.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That is a
Yeah, of
great
course.
coin. I did do a little digging into that myself. For everybody listening out there, the game is not launched yet. So, like Nick said, now is a great time to get in. It's still in beta testing. Um, I think I'm gonna try to jump into that beta and see what it's all about. Because I would like to, if this is gonna take off, I'd like to try to get some NGL soon while it's cheap.
Grab some land in the game.
Yep, get maybe a
That's
mining
gonna be the
claim.
next big thing, guys. And any of these metaverse games that end up developing a community, that's what you want to look for. You find make sure they have a community. They're not kind of just talking to the wind, right? And then so you see NGL's got 70K followers, so that solidifies they've already got a following. They've already got people who are gonna hop into this game when it launches, meaning that when the game launches, the price is gonna spike. So if you get in now, you're going to make money. And it's just a matter of is the launch successful. So it might be if there's problems and you're thinking about this more from like a trade aspect, a trader, not a gamer, it might be smart. Hold this coin till launch, sell at launch, and then see how it goes from there. But if the game's good and you like the game, keep your coins, buy some land, and that's going to be the next thing is just buying land in metaverse games and renting it out, man.
I agree. I think that's going to be a pretty big thing. Gaming industry has a huge volume in it right now, and that's just going to transfer over to the blockchain where the creators and the players can now own their stuff and make their own money off of it.
Right, and think about how little money is into the sector right now, considering that the gaming industry outside of cryptocurrency is 14 times the size of the NFL.
That
So, I mean, if we can get one NFL size worth of cash into crypto based gaming, it's a multi billion-dollar industry. I mean, think about where the market caps are going, right? So, obviously, there's a lot of games being developed. You gotta find the gems, but I think the people who are, like I said, strong communities already have game in development and have some original ideas and or are catering to the market norms where the things that people want, like the play to earn, the staking abilities, those are going to be solid projects.
I agree. I just got one more thing I wanted to show you guys. It's kind of a last minute thing. I'm just pulling it up right now. Give me a second here, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Let me share my screen so you guys can see as well. Speaking of games, this is just something I wanted to share with everybody in the community. This is a pretty hot place for me that I found, and it's called GameFi. They have their own token, and it's pretty valuable at the moment. I don't own any. You can buy it right here. I just more wanted to show you what they do on their site. They have an aggregator, so you can come into here, and there's the launch pad. And this is where you come and you check out the IGOs and the ICOs and the INOs and whatever else NOs you can come up with, basically. It's pretty cool. So the mystery boxes, I was discovering this. And this is a cool game that I discovered as well that is not out yet. And I decided I was going to take a gamble, and I bought a mystery box. So you can join now. Anybody can join. You can buy right now still. It's running for 12 more hours, 21 minutes, and 53 seconds. So if you watch soon and you would like to get in on this, you can for the small fee of 0.4 BNB per box. And you can buy up to 10. Pretty lucrative though. The game has not even launched yet. These boxes, I don't believe you're going to be able to get anything that like these again. I'm sure there will be other mystery boxes, but I don't think that they're going to be like these. That's the thing with NFTs, is each one of them is usually unique. I am not opening my box. I plan to hold it and sell it on the open market when the game launches. So hopefully you guys are watching and you can get in on this too if you would like. This is kind of like a last minute thing I wanted to share with everybody. They do have some other things that they will be doing. Right now, this one's on sale. I didn't buy into it. It's a little bit more money. 600 BUSD. You could join now. Some of these things though you have to KYC for. So what I look out for is it's got to say community. Once it says community, I know that I'm good. I can join. Minimum rank, no requirement. You can come down here and read the rules too, which I do recommend. You do all your research before you buy into something. You don't want to put your money into something that you can't touch again. So right here, no need to KYC. A lot of these things, they don't operate in our country. Like the token sales, I've been trying to get into some of those. They go pretty quick. View all the pools, they've all ended. You can stake on here. And with staking, brings obviously rewards. The more GAFI you stake, that's their token symbol by the way, GAFI. The longer you stake it, the more you go up in rank. And the higher rank you are, you obviously get better deals. And you get access to certain things before other people. And they are also coming out with a metaverse. It's not fully operational yet. It's not working. But pretty cool. Then again, here's a snapshot. Everything's public. That's what's great about the blockchain. You can see everybody who got in on it, how much they got. You can already see the whales. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's try metaverse from here. Yeah, it's not working. But again, just something you guys can come check out on your own when you got some time to dig into some of these. Pretty cool. This is the Aspo World here that I bought that box for. We'll go. Their coin's currently going for $1. If anybody's really interested in that. That's also on Binance Smart Chain. Let's watch the video.
Overcome all challenges to become a true king of sorcerers. Aspo World, the best NFT role-playing game 2021. To train, produce the greatest king of sorcerers. 6 main classes are ready for players to experience. Discover and awaken the hidden potential in each person. Are you ready? The Magic Arena, the mind games. You are here to conquer the magic world and collect mystical spirits. The soul transformations, freely missing champions. Surprise reunion with rare look, conquer the arena and receive great gifts, and many other attractive features are waiting for the sorcerers to discover. Aspo World, the best NFT role-playing game 2021. Download now at App Store and Google Play.
So yeah, this hasn't launched yet. I didn't know that was gonna be like that. Pretty cool though. Here's their tokenomics. They're on, Binance Smart Chain. 500 million total supply. Initial project valuation 350,000. Initial token circulation 7 million, and their initial market cap 350K. So they've grown quite a bit since then. Their market cap's now 12.73 million, and their fully diluted market cap 584 million. So I feel like I'm going to get a pretty good return on my box. I got my fingers crossed, guys. I'll keep you updated on that too. That's all I had to show you on this one. Again, thanks for checking that out with me. Woo! Send us down a hole. Anybody got any questions? No? All right. Well, it's definitely cool chatting with everybody. I'm glad everybody showed up, and thanks for your support. And I hope you enjoyed my show. And next week I'll have a couple more coins for us to look at. I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
You too.